Hi everyone. In this video, we will be discussing about dispatching custom event. This is a continuation of our last tutorial. In last tutorial, we discussed about events and observers and how we can observe predefined Magento events. Now, let's say we have to fire a custom event from our custom code. So this is something that Magento provides us, and it is very easy to dispatch a custom event. It can simply be dispatched using this Magento framework event manager interface. Let's see how we can do that. So this is the code that we did last time. We observed the customer login event and we created this observer. Now what we will do is we will potentially dispatch one event from this observer itself, the one that we created last time, and then we will try to observe that event and create a new observer for it. To dispatch an event, we will have to first call the event manager interface. Which can further be injected using dependency injection. Now, using this class and using the method dispatch, we can simply dispatch an event. As the type in suggests, what we can do is the first thing should be the event name, and then it can be the params if we want to pass, and then the data. Let's keep the event name as event observer login after, which is the name of our module. And let's pass the data over also. The data is always passed in array, so we'll be passing an array of data. I'll pass customer email, which we can get it from the observer. So observer tends to get data because the customer is a data over there. Customer email. Also, let's pass the customer ID. So we are passing an array of data. Perfect. So now we are dispatching an event named event observers underscore login underscore after. However, we are not observing this event anywhere. So let's move to events.xml and configure an observer for this. We simply need to copy the same code, change the name of the event over here to we will add a unique name for this. Observer login after, let's say, and let's say create one observer for it too. Maybe name it as event observers login after. All right, now let's create this class. We'll again go to observer, create a file. I'm copying down the previously created code so that we don't waste time in writing the code again and again. What I've done is I've created this class. I've implemented the observer interface as we did it in last lecture. Implemented the logger interface. We don't need the manager interface over here, so I think so I can remove this. Still need a logger interface, so I will keep. All right, I've observed the data. This data will be the data from the custom event that we created, which will be the customer first name and it will be the customer email and the customer ID. I've just passed it as custom event data, and that's it. Clear the cache. All right, I will log out. And log in again. Now let's view the log. Okay, so if you see over here, the first event that is being fired is customer login event with all the data that we have. Now taking the data from here, email and ID, we passed it to the new custom event that we created, and we have it over here. So this is the name of the event, custom observer login after, and this is the customer email that we received, and this is the data that we received in the object. I hope you like this tutorial. So we have already covered two topics now. The one is event and observer, and how we can observe a predefined event, and how we can dispatch a custom event.